Hello there. This video is going to be a little bit different than the usual storytelling content. I wanted to talk a bit about the channel and the content that's ahead. So, you probably get a sense, from your perspective, that I just randomly upload a video since there doesn't appear to be any clear schedule in sight. You see, what happens is that I try to upload on a schedule, more precisely to publish on Saturdays, but I usually fail because the videos I make are long, they take time to render, and I always tweak some minor things to make them as good as I can, and I usually end up missing that deadline. I did Darth Bane's video last week. It's 55 minutes long, and I'm very pleased with it, but it took days of research for the content. I had some errors in rendering that I wanted to fix, and I had to re-render the whole thing for hours. So I'm trying to make the content creation process more efficient and less time consuming without making the quality worse, of course. But anyway, what I will now attempt to do is to try sticking to a schedule starting from this week, and we'll hopefully have one power analysis video coming out each Saturday. Evenings for Europe time and afternoon for US time, but of course this timing might change. And also I'll try to build up several videos beforehand so that I sort of have a queue so that we can have a nice cohesive weekly schedule and every Saturday you get a video. I imagine this is what serious grown-up YouTubers do, but I never got the handle on this since most of my content creation has been very spontaneous. I just jump on an idea and I perfect the video for days or weeks until it's done. But that doesn't really help anyone. I think for me the challenge is to find the right balance between quality and quantity, in the sense that I actually need to focus a bit less on quality. Not to a damaging degree, of course, but just not to spend time perfecting minor details for like days on end. That's why I like this template for the power analysis. It's visually well made, in my opinion, and I'm reusing it to maintain that quality, but it's easier to present more data in a visually pleasing fashion. I can just swap out the text, add some more visuals, and then I can really make it work. And after all that, I also plan to set up a schedule to post twice a week, probably on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. Saturdays is power analysis, and then for Tuesdays this could be a video that's more opinion focused, maybe a video that summarizes the best quotes from a certain character. I could also set up some quizzes that I used for my League of Legends content to sort of give you a fun rapid fire entertaining quiz. The association portion would be also very interesting in a Star Wars context. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I like to blend universes together, not by their stories or interactions, but with music, with visuals, and with sound effects. For the power template, for example, I couldn't find an adequate visual background that would highlight the character's personality and really put that, ambience in the focus. Everything I used from the Star Wars universe, it felt very data-driven, it was very cold and analytical, so I decided to use this visual from World of Warcraft that's more sort of shadowy and has a more soul-personality relation. Speaking of videos, by the way, I haven't yet begun working on the Revan complete story video, which I would be very similar to Krea's complete story video with a unique visual template of its own. Although I do imagine I do a lot more talking in that video, and I'd have a lot more work to do with narration and writing, since Revan didn't really speak in the first Knights of the Old Republic game. It's also a much wider story than Krea's, since not only the game, I have to cover plenty of other events that took place outside of the game. I'll begin working on that once I have a schedule in place, and maybe even release smaller cuts from this long Revan video as teasers, as I go along and I create it, so we can have scenes. That could be quite fun, but we'll see how it goes. I might also look into creating some long audio-only content for anyone who enjoys listening to my content in the background while working. Yes, I read the comments talking about that. I read all the comments. I'm a bit slow on responding, but rest assured, whatever you write below will be read. And yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you enjoy the content that's ahead. Fingers crossed this weekly schedule thing works out. I'm very excited. And quite honestly, I hope the views work out as well. I do understand that people can sometimes hit the subscribe button on a whim, after seeing a video they like, and then just subscribing. but never really connecting with other content from the content creator they subscribe to. I see a lot of people saying, hit the subscribe button, whatever, and I'm like, it's not the point for them to click on it if they don't care about you, I had one video blow up a few years ago. It was from League of Legends, and it crossed 100,000 views. That was my first big video, and that's the first time I saw a spike in my subscribers. But I very quickly saw that those people weren't really here for my type of content. I think I create storytelling content and I narrate. That's my channel. My channel focuses on my voice, but I think most people subscribed here because of their interest in the data within that video, so they wanted to see more of that character, more of that type of analytical data. But that topic was also relevant at the time. It's no longer relevant, and the video is now pretty much like dead in the water. No one really cares about that topic, and I just wasn't making more videos like that because that's really not my passion. It was just something I experimented with, so I very quickly saw that any subsequent videos after that didn't get that much attention as much as that one did. With Krea's video, I do think and hope that most of you who have subscribed and are here, I do think that you enjoyed the presentation and you want to see more of it, and I want to deliver more. So if you're one of those subscribers who do comment and do occasionally check in and remember that weird narrator who keeps switching accents for some reason through his videos, thank you kindly for sticking around. On that topic, I don't think anyone can accuse me of faking a British accent in my videos, because to imply that would also necessitate the accusation that I'm also faking an American accent, because I am not a native speaker. So both of these accents, you could say, are essentially fake. So my British accent is just as genuine as my American. Also, I'm sure that my British sounds quite amusing to actual British people. But hey, we all have our uniquenesses, so I'll claim this one. I only choose to use these accents, in appropriate contexts. Like American always felt more chill and conversational to me, so there you have it. Now you know a bit more about me, what I want and why I am the way I am. So if you want to hang out, by the way, if you want to give feedback, if you want to ponder what Krea really meant when she said she suffered indignities before falling into darkness, head over to the Discord server. Link is in the description. And, let's chat about Star Wars, upcoming content, or any other game you find intriguing, Or if you just want to share your opinions. I see a lot of people leaving very long comments on my videos, and I think that's totally acceptable. I look forward to reading those things. But, if you want to discuss it and get other perspectives as well, it's a lot easier when you're in a Discord type of chat room context. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope to see you in the comment section of other videos coming up. I now set a criteria for myself. I set pressure, so I'm more pressured to actually deliver on this schedule thing. I do hope it works out. It will take a lot of work out of me, so I'll see how it happens. I need to organize that alongside my other work. So I'll see you soon, and that's it. Time for the outro. Oh, by the way, let me tell you something about this outro. Let me tell you a really quick story. I rendered this in AVI format of this outro to prevent loss of quality. So it was a really fat, large video file. It was very high quality. So I'm like thinking, I'm gonna reuse this outro in every video, right? So before making the Darth Nihilus video last week, I decided, let me clean up my PC a bit, so I have extra room to work with. And I start making the Nihilus video, I wrap it up, and all I need to do is put the outro in. Can't find the outro. It's gone. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. So I must have deleted it on accident when I was cleaning, because I was massively deleting files that I just saw that have no purpose. So I have no choice but to take the outro from the Nihilus video. But that's MP4 format. So if I re-render it, there's going to be a slight quality loss, and I end up with this. No one really cares, but this is the degree of my quality control. This is what just irritates the hell out of me, that it looks like this, that it's not clean. I doubt, anyone would unsubscribe because of it, but hey, I'll eventually have to remake the outro or make a new one just because I have this itch that it's just not good enough. And yeah, that's it for this video for the third time. I'm wrapping it up for the third time. I'll see you soon. And let me know if you enjoyed this video. Oh, Damn, I smacked my keyboard. If you enjoyed it, I'll gladly make more of these type of check-ins. This is very easy for me to do. Quite honestly, it's probably the easiest video I've ever made. Because I can always tell you about how the content creation process for a video went, you know, discuss a bit more of the topics, maybe answer some comments and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you in the comments or on Discord. Cheers. And now it's time for the severely unsatisfactory outro.